All right, so you're moving to Tampa, Florida, and you've heard all about Wesley Chapel and how it's one of our top suburbs. And you really just want to know, is it the right suburb or place to live for you and your family? Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about everything there is to know about Wesley Chapel. And we're going to really dive into the map and show you around, show you the roadways, show you how to get around, show you how to get in and out of the city and to our famous beaches. We're also going to talk about what life is like living there, from schools to master plan communities. We're going to show you everything. So if you're really trying to figure out if this is a place that you want to live and if Wesley Chapel is right for your family, stick with us because we're showing you that right now. Welcome if you are new here and new to me, because I make videos all about where to live, eat, sleep, and play all over the Tampa Bay area. So if you like what you see, consider subscribing and ring that little bell so you don't miss one of our videos, because they're pretty good. And just like this one about Wesley Chapel, we are going to inform you about the best neighborhoods and things to do all over the area. See that number on the screen? Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, because my team and I would love to personally help you with your transition to the area. Okay, so most of you that have followed me know that I love the city and I love everything that Tampa has to offer. I lived in Lutz for a little bit, came on back to the city, but I never really considered Wesley Chapel. And the more and more that I go to Wesley Chapel with people that are looking to relocate here, the more I realize, man, that's a really cool area, and they really do have everything in one area, from schools to things to do to master plan communities, all of it. And it's just a really cool area, and I feel like every time I go back there they added something new, and especially with kids, I mean the amount of things to do for families is just absolutely insane. So anyway, enough rambling on. Let's really dive into the video, because I want to show you things like how to get into the city, where are the beaches, where are the airports, and then of course hyper local, like where are the master plan communities and how far are they away from each other, and all the shopping and things to do, so that you really get a good feel and a lay of the land. So let's go ahead and jump on that map. Okay guys, so we are here in Wesley Chapel. We're zooming in. I've already kind of laid out some of these areas on the map here, just because I wanted to save some time for this. I really want to start off with, okay, where are we at in Tampa and where's Wesley Chapel? Tampa's right here. This is the main area. You've got your beaches way over here, and these are all the bridges that give us, from Tampa over the main beaches. Keep in mind, there's clear water over here. I always happen to go down to St. Pete myself, but either way, here's Tampa, here's Wesley Chapel, all these dots are, okay? The main suburbs here, Land O'Lakes, Odessa, Lutz. Wesley Chapel just happens to be the one that's exploding right now. The way to get into the city is to follow 275 here. This is the main interstate. It does split into 75 up here, so that's pretty cool. You have two different ways to go, but you can take this into downtown, and then boom, you hop over to the beaches. You could also technically go to the Veterans Expressway if you wanted to get over to the beaches or into the city, because the airport's right over here. But just to give you an idea, our main way to get in the city is going to be 275 for you. If you do take 75, those are like Disney World. You've got Orlando way over here. The way to get there from here is you're going to go right here to I-4, and then boom, you hop over. There are a lot of cut-throughs. So if you live in the east side of Wesley Chapel, you can take 301. If you're coming into an area like Temple Terrace, which is where the University of South Florida is, as well as Busch Gardens, Adventure Island, things like that, you can actually take Morris Bridge Road. You can see that right here. Morris Bridge Road is this white line. That'll actually drop you off right there at the exit. Or if you're way out there, you can go to 301 and cut over. But really, Morris Bridge Road is going to be the way to go. Now, moving east and west, you've got Highway 56 as well as 54, which is the main two highways that run north and south through Wesley Chapel. You can see right here after I click on it, these are dividing lines of Wesley Chapel, and these are the main roads that go through it, east and west. All right, so let's say you're driving from Wesley Chapel, or from the Tampa into Wesley Chapel. You're going to be on 275. The main two exits are going to be exactly where I told you. The main hub and exit of everything is on 56. The next one up is going to be 54. And in the future, and we'll probably touch on this in a minute, I believe it's already been approved. If not, it's in the works. but right here is going to be Overpass Road, and they're actually creating an exit right here, which is going to be cool for anybody that's now gone to that Crystal Lagoon or lives in Epperson or anywhere up north here. That's going to be a really useful exit, and probably shave off an extra 5-10 minutes from hopping on the interstate and getting around to places. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is shopping. I went back and I said the hub here is kind of right here off the 56 exit. This is the shops at Wiregrass, right in here. I mean, this place, there's everything. If you saw the vlog I just did, which by the way, go reference that vlog I just did about all of Wesley Chapel. I showed Epperson, a lot of the new build communities, which we're going to touch on today. I went to all 3 shopping areas to really give you a on the boots feel for that. But go check that out, because that's an amazing shopping and eateries, and that's the biggest attraction about Wesley Chapel is they have everything right there. So the shops at Wiregrass, I mean, you could zoom in and see this. They got JCPenney, Barnes and Nobles, Grillsmith. I mean, restaurants, shops. There's just so much to do right in there. The other thing that Wiregrass is known for, if you're over here shopping, is you're gonna have the Arbors, Persimmon Park, MI Homes, River's Edge, the Ridge at Wiregrass. These are all master plan communities, and they're absolutely massive. Hundreds to thousands of homes for each area. So again, when you're like, hey, I live right here, I want to go right here, that's only 5 minutes away. That's amazing to have that right next to you. So anyway, going back to the shopping, we've got the shops at Wiregrass. We've got, let's see here. We're gonna go up to the Grove. So if you live up north, where's the Grove at? Sorry about that. Here you go, right over here. Let's say you live closer to Epperson or even up in here near Saddlebrook. You can drive over here to the Grove. That's where you've got the big box stores like Dick's, Ulta, Best Buy, those kind of places. You also have a small little cute community with axe throwing, the dueling pianos. And again, go to my vlog, I show all this, but they have a ton of things to do there. They have the Grove movie theaters. So if you're a movie buff, you want to go to the local movie theater, that's where they have that. And they actually have a bistro inside where you can have dinner there during your movie. They have a Chuck E. Cheese for the kiddos. And then the newest thing they're going to have there is Crate, which is just it's like an outdoor mall, something like 80-90 different areas from restaurants and boutique shops, but they're all made out of shipping containers. So definitely an innovative new style of shopping and outdoors. So that's opening up in the next few months, and that's going to be really cool to see that area. So that's, again, huge area for shopping. Going right back down to the Wiregrass area, if you hop right on the other side, right here, the Tampa Premium Outlets. If you are a bargain shopper, you like to go to the outlets and you like to see, they have like the Nike outlet. I get all my shoes there. Oh God, the Disney store. And that's taking a lot of money from me with my kids. But everything there, the Polo, Nike, Disney, American Eagle, Bath and Body Works, Vera Bradley, Lucky, Guess, Adidas, Saks. I mean, again, all of that shopping. And as you look around, you see just restaurants galore. Ford's Garage, great burger. So again, shopping, these are all the areas. And guys, keep in mind, everywhere you go, as you're driving around here down 56 or down across 54, there are strip malls, there's Sam's Clubs, there's Target, there's grocery stores. Check out, let me just type in grocery stores. Just to give you a feel, because a lot of people say, where are we moving to? Watch this. Grocery stores in Wesley Chapel. There you go. Look at how many grocery stores there are just around the area. And again, from here to here is only going to be about 10 minutes at most. So super convenient for that. What else we have? Restaurants. Again, I told you restaurants are everywhere. One restaurant I would like to, in one area I would like to show you is, so here's the lines for Wesley Chapel, right? Let's go north, one exit to Highway 52. This is the next area just north of that that's exploding. Super rural area. I actually used to live right out here. My dad had 14 acres with horses and all that. So we have a little city life, little country life. But over here at San Antonio, you'll notice it says St. Leo. That's a big college here. My sister actually went to college there. She played soccer there, really good school. But right in here, they have a small little town. Again, this is kind of San Antonio's the country, man. So it's a little bit of like a podunk area, but Pancho Villa's Mexican restaurant. Guys, if you like Mexican food, out of all of Wesley Chapel, I would escape and go up here. Pancho Villa's is phenomenal Mexican food. Definitely try that out. The reason I pointed out San Antonio, this is an area just north of Wesley Chapel that if you're looking for maybe a little bit less of a budget or new construction, and you're saying, hey, I just want to go a little bit even further outside the city, maybe you like that privacy. San Antonio is a great area, and then I marked Dade City right over here up in Pasco County. These are phenomenal areas, and they're having an explosion of new construction. So definitely check that out. Another area, since we're talking about areas around, where it says Pebble Creek here, but really Tampa Palms and New Tampa, that kind of covers this area. That's an established area. A lot of people that live here, as well as Wesley Chapel, are in the medical field, because in Wesley Chapel, there is the big, hospital is Advent Health Wesley Chapel. That's a major hospital that's in the area, so you do have that, as well as plenty of urgent cares in the area. So a lot of doctors and medical field, nurses, things like that will live in Wesley Chapel. As well as down here, and the reason New Tampa is popular is not that there's a hospital there, but right over by the university, where I said Busch Gardens of the university, there is Moffitt Cancer Center, another Advent Health Tampa, as well as the VA hospital and USF. So, I mean, there's a lot of medical workers and service industry there. Let's see, golf. If you are into golf, I tagged Saddlebrook because Saddlebrook is known not only as a resort, but it's also known for tennis, like high-end tennis. Meaning if you want like a tennis pro to teach you or to just kind of up your game, they do that there, as well as it's a phenomenal and beautiful golf course. But watch what happens if you're a golfer. Watch what happens if I type in golf courses. Look at this. Look at that. That is amazing. If you're a golfer, that you're in heaven. Otherwise, it's okay. They're still cool to have them. But some of these, Saddlebrook, Lexington, Heritage Isles, Hunter Green, those are all the fairways. Those are all great golf courses. So definitely check that out. As far as things to do, again, the area is known for its eateries, it's known for its restaurants, it's known for those kind of things. But man, talk about things to do. I want to cover where we at here, the Wiregrass Sports Complex. I have another tab pulled up here. Check this place out. This is it's a 98,000 square foot complex, 16 volleyball courts, 8 basketball courts, pickleball. I don't even know what this court is. Mixed martial arts and wrestling. If your kids are into cheering or even indoor soccer, lacrosse, this place is absolutely insane. It didn't exist when I was growing up. They even have a hotel on site, so if you need to stay. But look at these basketball courts. You can go there to rent. They have competitions there. Just really, cool place for the area. One of the other things is, and I bookmarked it because I'm crazy like that, is out here in Zephyr Hills. See right here, skydiving. It's not my cup of tea, but if you want an adrenaline rush, they have skydiving there. Right over on this side, they also have hot air ballooning. So if you're a little bit slower paced, but you still want to do something different, hot air balloon, you can go and do that. This is a really cool place, Advent Health Center Ice. What that is an ice skating rink. They have hockey. Let's say you're from North and you're like, hey, they have hockey in Florida? Yes, Tampa Bay Lightning, Stanley Cup winners 2 years in a row. We have hockey indoors, of course, and you have ice skating, hockey, things like that, but that's all right there at the Advent Health. Let's see. Oh, so things to do if you were me. Florida Avenue Brewing Company. Again, Tampa's got over like 50 breweries. Well, Florida Ave Brewing is an amazing brewery. You could probably find their beers in your grocery store. They have it right here. You walk in, sit down, and check it out. Maybe even buy a shirt because they have some pretty cool shirts. As you can see in the picture, they have a little outdoor green space. Really cool thing. Again, while I'm talking about things to do, you can obviously make your way over here, go back down to Adventure Island and Busch Gardens. If you don't know what Busch Gardens is, it is our theme park with just absolutely wild, think of like a Six Flags, but maybe even maybe even better, as far as roller coasters and crazy rides. And then it's kind of like an African theme, so there's a ton of animals, almost like an additional zoo there. And then if it gets hot, because it is Tampa, Adventure Island, right here you can see this. It's just a big water park with huge water slides and things like that for the kiddos and everybody to just, you know, cool off. But anyway, focused back on Wesley Chapel. I didn't get back to this, but if you were traveling to get from the furthest point, which is our good old Epperson Lagoon, I do want to talk to you about that in a second. Let's say you needed to get to downtown, downtown Tampa. Let's switch this here just to give you an idea. There are, look at that, 36 minutes to get to downtown. That's not bad coming from the suburbs. And there's 3 different ways to get there, so and that's in the middle of the day. So 37 minutes there. Let's say you wanted to get to Tampa International Airport. Let's see here. All right, if you're at airport, 44 minutes to the airport. Again, that's not horrible to live out that way, especially since you're not driving to the airport every day. And then we're gonna put in the Don Cesar because that's a famous place on St. Pete Beach. Furthest beach you're probably gonna get to, an hour away. Guys, that's with traffic and everything else. And it looks like there's 2 accidents right here near downtown. So this is real time. I looked it up last night and it said 54 minutes with no traffic. So just to give you an idea. Anyway, let's come back up here. The lagoon. Guys, look at this place. I did a video, again, the vlog, check it out. Walked through this entire place, showed you what the houses look like. Houses are starting from about $350,000 as an entry point, and it goes all the way up to probably $1.5 million. There's 6 different builders there. There's trails, golf carts, totally innovative community. And if you like that master plan community style with all the pools and fitness centers, let me just kind of pick out a couple points or places that I picked. Right over here, there's going to be Wiregrass. The other areas are going to be Saddlebrook, the Esplanade. This is going to be Wiregrass Ranch. They have a couple different styles, everything from 55 plus to townhomes to full-blown, you know, 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, all the way up luxury properties. That's the Esplanade by Wiregrass. That's Taylor Morrison. Estancia, another great community. Look at that entrance, and they all have their own pools. Look at these pools. Persimmons Homes, Arbors. Seven Oaks is another great community. That's an established community, so they a couple years older. They're not doing new builds in there anymore. If you want more of like the real new stuff, obviously Epperson, and they're still building. But the 2 new ones, and I showed you that in the video, is going to be Winding Ridge by GL Homes. And look at that entrance with the waterfall, a couple $1 million, just the entrance. And then your Rivers Landing and Rivers Edge by Taylor Morrison. The entry levels, Rivers Edge, Rivers Landing is going to take you up to the luxury stuff, but they're right next to each other. Again, if you live over here, and just recently I'm helping out a doctor that's going to be bouncing back and forth between hospitals. Let's say you're in the medical field and you're like, hey, I need to be close to Advent Health Tampa, or for some reason Temple Terrace. You've got 301, you've got Morris Bridge Road. You've got multiple ways to get into Temple Terrace, and you're only about 20 minutes away from there, 30 minutes away from downtown. Again, if you want to cut over, I forgot to tell you, if you cut over this way to 301 to I-4, we've got the Hard Rock Casino there, which recently they just opened up, craps and roulette on top of just your typical slot machine and blackjack. So if you're into that thing, pretty cool place to go. Now, if you're more like me, I like to get outdoors and you want to do some country stuff, check this out. Tampa Bay Sports Clay Shooting. So you can clay shoot. You can come over this way, over near Land O'Lakes. There's 4-wheeling and different tracks like that. Again, so you have your shopping. You have ice hockey. You have a sports complex. You have hot air balloon and what is that? Skydiving. You have clay shooting, riding horses. You can come into the city. You have 3 different areas for shopping. I mean, massive areas for shopping and eating. You know, you can get over the beaches and the airport in an hour, or right under an hour. I mean, it doesn't get too much better. I know this was fast. I know I crammed a lot in here, but I just really wanted to give you the lay of the land. And just to recap it, 56, Highway 56 going this way, Highway 54 across the top. You're going to have 1, 2, 3 exits. There's master plan communities all over the place with all different styles of living and all different price points. And if this is the kind of thing that you're interested in, you're moving to Tampa, by all means, give our team a call because we would love to help you with your transition to the Wesley Chapel area. And until then, if you have any questions, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to help. Have a nice day.